And I think that, the whole continuous learning for DevOps training is continuous improvement, continuous learning. And so in the embedded coaching and in this model, you don't have to be perfect.
Nope.
You're going to make mistakes, but you're going to learn along the way, and we're going to get better. And you're going to have a little bit more reliance on a coach in the beginning, and then eventually that coach is going to go away because you're often performing on your own. You no longer need the added support of a guide or a coach, right? So I think the other main difference between us and a lot of other consulting firms is our goal is to make you independent and not codependent, and that we can teach you, you can self-realize, and then you're going to be off to the races on your own without needing us long term, right? We don't want to be there forever holding your hand. Mm-hmm. We want to guide you and show you, teach you, shadow you, let you do it for yourself, get you the confidence and empower you to do this for your organization without us. So then we're still there if you need us as a phone call away for support, but eventually you're off and running on your own. You're swimming on your own.
And that just reminds me, especially when I work with youth and their leaderships, right? Mm-hmm. I say, look, 50% of your grade is on how well I'm setting you up to be that leader, and what's my job? Or give me a grade on how well I taught you to be that leader.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, 50% of my grade though is how well do you lead? Not just me telling you, but the people you're leading a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now,
right,
or a decade later in your life, when you're that project manager or senior leader on a work project, the stuff, the skills that we talked about now, what's their feedback to you? That's when I finally get my grade. And that's for us, what I think for us is, for Intelligence Catalyst is, we look at it, okay, we only get 50% of our grade when we're working with you on your transformation. The other 50% is going to be 5 years from now down the road, when you're going through and doing those iterations on your own, and did you pick up, and can you lead, and can you do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but one thing we can help with as well is this concept of bad behaviors, right? Every organization is filled with folks that have been doing it, whatever it is, the same way every day for years and years. And if you're talking about transforming something like that, how do you approach that? Because unlike a young person where the brain is so malleable and you can say, hop in this water with me and I'm going to show you how to swim, or hop on this bicycle, I'm going to show you how to ride a bike. If I've got someone who's been in the industry for decades and you say, we're going to do something different, how do you make that happen? And I think one of the ways you can do that and work with the science of it all, and also just the behavior aspect of it all, is create what I would call a disorienting dilemma. Because real learning happens, especially as an adult, when what you thought to be so is proven not to be. So take that moment, construct a model, construct a scenario, construct a learning event, an experiential learning event that helps that person be shaken to their core, not in a bad way, but in a way that's controlled and managed and measured, and a way that helps them understand that instead of doing something this way, you can do something this way. And I think that's how you begin to start to transform.
And I think that's actually, I love how, we characterize many of the people that we meet and we teach and we train as catalysts, as they continue to work in organization. And I love that word catalyst because it is an accelerator of a change, right? But the conditions for that change still have to be met, the environmental conditions. You may have a catalyst present, but that reaction, those two chemicals won't react unless the temperature is right or the pressure is right, etc. And so creating that proper environment for the reaction to happen, and then the catalyst can accelerate the reaction. Otherwise, nothing changes, nothing happens.